I'll tell you what makes me really mad is people who leave their protractor lying about just at some crazy angle. Whatever happens, you must always line up your protractor on the desk like that so it looks nice. Okay? Don't forget. And I'll tell you another thing. I was speaking to this group of people yesterday. There was about, I don't know, 30 of them. They're not big, they're like little people, but there's 30 of them. They're all staring at me. I tried to make this hilarious joke about angels and angles. They barely even smiled. Do you believe it? Makes me so mad. I'm so angry about it. In fact, you should have seen them. Just sit there, not even listening to me. Makes me seethe. So, my revenge today, my evil plan is to get them to do something really, really difficult. Yes, that will make me happy, even me. So they'll have to draw lines accurately. They'll have to measure angles with a protractor. Oh, I'm going to laugh when I see what they do. Here goes. First, you need a protractor. This is one. It's like a semicircle, and it's nicely arranged on the desk. Then you need a line. No, actually, you need the line first. Here is a line. It's blue. I hope you can see that. Now, we want to draw an angle. No, we don't. We want to draw another line at an angle to this line, and we want the angle to be 70 degrees. The first thing we should realize, the first thing is that 70 degrees is acute. So it's going to look a bit like that. Not with this wobbly bit, but this bit in here is going to be about 70 degrees. And it's going to be acute, like a little cute angle, otherwise known as an acute angle. Okay, it's acute. It's less than, crocodile nonsense, 90 degrees. Okay, it's less than 90 degrees. So it's going to look a bit like that, but this time we're going to measure it accurately. Okay, so the first thing we need to do, and this will certainly go wrong, is take our protractor like this. Oh, that's not bad for now. And put it right on the end of the line and make sure that it's, stop moving the line, that's it. Make sure that it is, stop moving the line, stop moving the line, make sure that it is at the correct angle. So it's right on the end of the line and it's pretty horizontal. So then we know it's an acute angle, so the bit of the protractor we read off is this bit here where it says 70. It also says 110, which is like the other side. Don't worry about that. We know 70 is an acute angle. So we can make a mark there, and that's what we're going to join on. And when we do that, we can move our protractor out of the way, hopefully. Let's just see about that. Yes, we can move it out of the way. And then we can draw a line, and it will be from there through our mark. Okay, and we should be able to make that line a little bit bigger. See, I've learned something from yesterday. So that is our 70-degree angle, and that's how you do it. The important thing is to make sure this protractor gets on the end. Stop that. Make sure the protractor gets on the end, right on the end of there to measure the angle. Okay, right, another example. Here is another line. Somebody has turned it red. I don't know why. We're going to get the protractor again because someone's pinched it. Oh, it makes me mad. There it is. So we have a nice big protractor here. And we're going to try and draw a triangle. And the first angle on the triangle is going to be 30 degrees. So we line our protractor up on the line so that, not quite, so that the end part, that the target part is at the end of the line and it's all nice and horizontal. That's pretty good. The first angle is going to be 30 degrees. Well, 30 degrees is a very, very acute angle. It's going to look something like that. That's 30. So we're going to put, it's going to be there. It's not 150. 150 is a horrible, huge, obtuse angle. Don't even go there. So we're going to have an angle of 30 degrees, and we're going to have another angle from the other end. Stop that, stop that. we're going to have another angle from the other end. Honestly, can you see what's happened? I do not believe it. We have to do very clever things, and I'm not very good at them. Let's try again. So we're going to move the protractor, there we go, to the other end. And we're going to stick it right on the other end like that. More or less. And this angle is going to be, let's say, 65 degrees. And 65 is another acute angle. It's going to look about like that, where that one is 65. So we go 65, which is there. We're going to stop this nonsense. We're going to go like this and like this and like this. Get rid of the protractor. Boom, boom. And we're going to draw two lines. One goes through from the end here through that line there. Just carry on. And another one goes from the other end through the other mark that we made. And that's about like that. We could make the lines a bit thicker if you really want me to, but it's really difficult. It's going to get on my nerves because the line's going to start moving around. Come on, stop it. Let's try one more time. No, forget it. This is 30 degrees. And this is 65 degrees. And we could actually work out what this one would be, because the total of 30 and 65 is 95. So this one must be 85 degrees, because the total is going to be 180. We could measure that if you really, really, really want to. We could measure it by putting our protractor on it. Exactly on it like that. And it is 80. Would you believe it? It's actually 85 degrees. One more. Right, we're going to... Oi! Who left the protractor lying about like that? It's always got to be straight, remember? There you go. Straight protractor lying on your desk, ready to work. We're going to create a hexagon. Hexagon has 6 sides. Look down bottom right of the screen. We're going to draw it something like that. 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And each of these angles is going to be 120 degrees, because the sum of those internal angles is 720. I think 120 times 6 is 600. 6 2s are 12. Yeah, 720. So it's going to look a bit like that. And we've got these lines up here. Let's see if we can make it work, at least part of it. So we're going to take that line, and then we're going to measure with our protractor the first of the angles, and we're going to put the protractor, we're going to have to put it upside down to find 120. And it looks kind of like, no, not like that. That's about right. Okay, 120 is an obtuse angle, so we're going to have to move one of these, and then we're going to have to rotate it a bit, so that it goes from the corner that we've just worked on to, wait, come back you, come back, to 120. So that's not quite right. That's not good. Let's try it again. This thing needs to go through 120. That's pretty good. So that's a starting point. Let's take this one, and we'll go for another 120 here. We need to rotate. No, we don't. We need to put that on the end there, like that, and go to 120. So keeping this pretty much the same size, hopefully, except it keeps just randomly moving around. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. So we now move it to, again, at 120, which is about like that, and slot it up there. It's not particularly good, is it? So, there we go. 150, 140, 120. That's it. Okay, so that's about 120. And then we would do that with the other 3 sides, and you would end up with a beautiful, well, fairly beautiful hexagon. Give it a try. It doesn't